I don't know, what am I, Emerald or something? Bam! Anybody watch the Cooking Network or the Food Network? What's up, everybody? Good morning. Happy Monday. Habitual, your coffee's done. Go get another one. I'm going to say good morning in a sec. Let me just plug my phone in. We got problems in the garden today, you guys. Problems in the garden. Can you guys see and hear me? Are we good? Are we here? Are we live? What's up, Riz? Good morning. What's up, Mohammed? Good morning. Matt, good to see you. Real Deal, good to see you. Mike, good morning. Ian, MK, good to see you. Habitual, good morning. Like, Real Deal, did I already say hi? Oh God, we're doing this again. Look at TFP scheduling a live and with a thumb. I'm trying to get my shit together. I'm trying. Thank you, Ian. Honestly, I don't try, like with the live streams, I literally just go live on YouTube. I don't use StreamYard. I don't do anything special. I even just started properly doing my descriptions, and even then I don't do it properly. So yeah, Ian's community garden is very cool. That is so awesome, Ian. Happy growing. Just can't help myself. This community is so good and welcoming. Right, Riz? Good morning, everybody. Good to see you. What's up, Bernie? Good morning. I got a jingle for you. All right, let's hear it. Or, I don't know. We are live. Yes, we're live. Nice early start. Yamaseta, you know, I realized that I have like a banner on my YouTube channel saying that I start at 12 p.m. Eastern time every day. And I'm like, what does that say about you if you say that you're going to start at 12 p.m., but you start at 12:15 p.m.? We're on garden time, you guys. What's up, Doc Levy? Good morning. Good to see you. Mike, I'm pretty sure I said good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. Tristan, it's been a while. How are you? How you doing? What's up, Travis? Good morning. Good to see you. I am good. I got some problems in the garden, but nothing that Bernie can't help me with. So thanks for that, Bernie. Yeah, so we've got some issues in the garden today, but because it means you are Canadian, does it? I don't know. So yeah, we have some issues in the garden today. Thank goodness I was explained properly, or it was explained to me properly, so I understand what's happening. I think I know how I'm gonna fix it. So thank you, Bernie, for explaining that to me. We're going to talk about it on today's live. What's up, Florida Man Jack? Good morning. Cheers, everybody. I just made my coffee. We're back to, we're done with the bullet coffee or whatever it's called, the butter coffee, and we are back to the regular coffee with 10% cream. So yay! Actually, last week I started drinking just straight up black coffee because I was like, maybe I can get into this. I don't know. Cheers, everybody. Monday, make the sip good. You know, it's like Monday morning coffee. Kevin, is that from AI? Because I can actually, you know, back when I was in college, I could actually rhyme. Like I could rhyme. I can rhyme. And I wrote a rap. And it was actually a pretty freaking good rap. What's up, Rose? Good morning. Good to see you. Happy Monday. You need a coffee sponsor. I'm going to be the coffee sponsor. I'm going to grow my own coffee if I can ever get my seeds started. What's up, Swerdna? Good morning. Performance today? Oh no, you guys are gonna be like, oh boy, she definitely wasn't a gardener back in her day. No, I will not. One day I will, maybe. I gotta practice it first. But that brings me to my thing is, and no slight to people that use AI, it's just me as a creative person. I get how musicians and songwriters and all these people feel, because it's like, you work so hard and you have this talent, whereas people can just type a prompt into AI and generate whatever the heck they're looking for. And it's like, how, you know, just it's frustrating, because for the creative people that actually have to search within themselves to come up with that, it's like, anyway. So that being said, we're gonna make our own TFP intro. I'm gonna write a rap. It's gonna be good. And I'm gonna freestyle it for you. Well, if it's written, then it's not a freestyle, but yeah, we're gonna do it. What is my education? This and you guys. That is my education. What's up, Tommy? Definitely would want to grow my own coffee. Can't wait to see how it turns out. I mean, Ian, who are we kidding? It's probably not going to turn out. It's me we're talking about. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my shit together to get it going. Grow a pineapple bush. Maybe. What's up, Mia? Good to see you. Good morning. Someone in my town made a coloring page of a bunch of stuff that has to do with the town. And my first question was, did you make it or did AI make it? What's up, Barry? Good morning. And what's up? It's Scummy. Coffee, rap off the cuff, and go. No. If I'm put on the spot, I can't. But sometimes, you know, if the vibe is right, I can, you know, come up with a little freestyle. So maybe one day, if I'm feeling it. Today I'm not feeling it. I feel stressed out about my plants. What's up, Chonky Nugs? Good to see you. Good morning. So glad you're here. Thanks for hanging out. I wanted to grow coffee, somehow started making Sir Sticky Buds. That's fun too. It's another stimulant, I guess, right? What's up, Ogo? Good morning. Good to see you. TFP on the spot can't be done. Yeah, it's too difficult. But yeah, that one rap that I made up, that was pretty good. And you know, a lot of people, yeah, anyways, I'll just shut up. Freestyling Fresh Princess. I like the idea. Yeah, we're gonna do, I'm gonna figure it out. But yeah, it's, you know what? No slight to AI. It's just like, why am I gonna use AI when I can write my own lyrics, you know? Anyways. So, what a great weekend. We had our first TFP giveaway. It was so much fun. I had a great time. Everything went very seamlessly. What's up, Sky Overhead? Good morning. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, so am I habitual. I'm going to say it straight up. It pisses me off. I work very, very hard to create certain things and to do certain things, and the fact that people could just type into AI and type a prompt and get an output. Yeah. So anyways, did you win? No, Scummy Life. Hank Derbs won. Congrats to Hank Derbs for winning the giveaway. Yeah, it was really successful. Hank won a $100 digital gift card to Baker Creek Seeds, TFP hoodie, and some TFP slaps, and some of Cavs Genetics, something special. So congrats, Hank. My soursop trees have died. Oh no, I'm so sorry. What up, Cheeseburger? Good morning. Galaxy Girl, good morning. I fake one a couple days ago. Yeah, I bet you did. What up, Storms? Good morning. So yeah, it was a great giveaway. I'm going to be doing one next month. So for the month of March, I'm going to figure out a good giveaway. This week, what do we have going on? Tail end of this week, we're going to start cleaning the Orange Tower and start shutting her down for a cleanup. Rose and MK, I believe they're here. I saw them roll in earlier. It was your profile picture, but lowercase, Fresh Princess. What? Huh? Oh, yes, I know, Rock. So yeah, there's a bunch of trolls. That's why I was very specific. Gotta follow the instructions. The winner will be announced on the live, and that's how we're gonna do it moving forward. So yeah, March, we're gonna do another giveaway. What month are you going outside? Hopefully next month I can start assessing things and prepping the garden. March, a usual birthday giveaway. Yeah, Habitual, we're gonna do a giveaway in honor of Habitual Hobby's birthday. What's up, Germinator? Good morning. Good to see you. So yeah, we got a busy week ahead. Tonight, we have an episode of The Green Room on the Urban Gardener. Come check us out. We've got Things Green, Nick Fedoroff. He is he's a radio and talk show or television show host on Things Green. He is a seasoned gardener, and yeah, it's gonna be a good episode. And then we've got Bowtie Life in the Garden. Everybody knows Bowtie. He wears a bow tie, and he has a beautiful garden. So come hang out with us tonight. That's gonna be fun. And then on Wednesday, I'm gonna be on the Let's Be Buds show again. So I was there before. We're gonna go back a second time and hang out with the crew. That's Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So that'll be cool. And then as far as tent work goes and stuff in the grow tent, we got a lot of stuff to fix because we got problems in the garden today. We've got a little bit of nutrient lockout, and we're gonna have to just fix things. So we're gonna take a couple of steps toward that during the live, but then after I will you know what, I should post like a calendar on the community page or something. I just feel like weird doing that because I don't want to, you know, I just like to call it out casually, like, hey, by the way, tonight come find me here, you know, because everyone has a life. I'm not trying to be like, okay, you're gonna watch me here and we're gonna, no, you know. But you should go sub to the Let's Be Buds YouTube channel. There is an events section on Discord. Oh, I should create one. And a while back we were actually talking about, thank you, Mia, I appreciate that. A while back we were talking about another category that we have to add. Not events, there was another category that you guys asked for in the Discord, and I forget what it was. But yeah, so in terms of this week in the garden, today we're going to be pulling out all the air stones. I've got to clean them. I'm going to work on emptying out the system, starting fresh. I'm going to see if I can hook my RO back up and just get some RO water in here versus the tap water again, and just kind of regroup and try again. So that's my plan for today. Tomorrow we'll be voting for TFP in the kitchen. I didn't have time to come up with the recipes, but we have until Thursday. So this Thursday is TFP in the kitchen. So today I'm fixing my lockout issue. Tomorrow is Tomato Tuesday. We're going to be pruning, taking care of all our tomatoes, trellising if necessary. Wednesday, I don't know what we're going to do Wednesday. Maybe we'll start cleaning out the orange tower or pop some seeds. Thursday, we're going to do TFP in the kitchen. So if those of you that are interested in watching a recipe, I've got a lot of Thai basil, and we might do something with that. I've also got some eggplant. Maybe we'll do some eggplant again. I don't know. We're gonna figure something out. We're gonna vote tomorrow. I'll have all the recipes listed, and you guys can vote tomorrow. So if you guys want involvement in what we make, come hang tomorrow and cast your vote. I'll put up a poll. Yeah, we could do pesto. CF Lungs shared a Thai basil pesto pasta, which actually kind of sounds pretty good. So that's gonna be in the list of options for voting. So if you guys are interested, come hang out. What else is there? Giveaway, or not giveaway, community spotlight every Friday. I want to highlight different channels in the community. So if you guys have like a gardening channel or a YouTube channel that you're trying to grow, that you're really working hard at, I'm gonna post a new post this time, and you comment your channel with a short description, and we'll talk about it on Friday. We'll take maybe 15-20 minutes and go through all the wonderful creators in the community and just show them some love. What's up, Pro Pyro? Good morning. And what's up, Jesse? Good morning. JC, good to see you. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Adirondack Enlightenment, good to see you. Happy Monday, everybody. Snokamo, no, I don't grow buttercups. I have a serious question for the first time ever. What is your serious question for the first time ever? What's up, Mr. Crowley? Good to see you. Cheers, everybody. So yeah, we're gonna go around in a sec. I actually gotta go grab some gloves, and I'm gonna go in. We're gonna remove all the air stones from the buckets. I'm gonna have to clean them, which I'll have to do after the live, but I'm gonna take out the lines and the air stones, and we're gonna clean everything and put them back. Well, I'll put them back later, and I'll also have to empty out the system and start anew. During the tent tour, I'll show you guys a visual of what's happening. So I don't know if Hash is watching, but yesterday Hash said, "Were your leaves clawing yesterday?" And I'm like, damn, he's good. He must be watching very closely. So anyways, he wasn't wrong. Today I came in the grow tent and I'm like, oh shit, it's much worse than it was yesterday. What's up, Robert's Place? So of course, what I usually do is I send a video to Bernie, and I'm like, Bernie, can you help me with my plants? So Bernie knows a lot about a lot, and he suggested that my pH is too high. First he had me check the pH in all my buckets, so I did. I checked it in the furthest bucket, and it's 6.4, which is too high, which could potentially be causing a lockout. And so I did. He asked me, what have you been doing differently? And I haven't been doing anything differently other than increasing the calcium from half the recommended amount, because now I'm using tap water, to 3/4 the recommended amount. And I thought that maybe that's why I'm having these problems, but these problems also look similar. I don't know if you guys remember, in my last run, I started using beneficials, and as soon as I started using beneficials, I messed up my whole, I don't know what happened. So I guess Bernie suggested, or maybe, I don't want to throw you under the bus, Bernie, because maybe I'm explaining it incorrectly, but that something like that can cause more pH swings. And so if you're already having issues with your pH, that's not going to help. At first I thought, okay, because I increased the CalMag, I just recently learned that there's nitrogen in that. Is it too much nitrogen? Is it nitrogen toxicity? But because the leaves are kind of yellowing a little bit, that would be the case. So pretty much it's just nutrient lockout. I have to empty out my system, put in some fresh water, redo the nutrients, and in the meantime we're going to use some, which I really have never used this until I started needing, I guess, more of a foliar spray. We're going to use this in the meantime. So pretty much Bernie explained it to me in layman terms. The plants are only uptaking water, they're not uptaking nutrients, and they're hungry. So we have to give them something in the meantime, and we're gonna empty out the system, and I'm gonna go back to using RO water today, and I'm gonna figure all that out. So while I won't be flushing the system and filling it like on the, or draining the system, sorry, and filling it on the live, we'll do a little foliar spray with the overgrow, and we will also remove all the air stones. I'm going to clean them right after the live. I'm going to put them back in, and that's all we can do. That's all we can do. Matthew, do it. Do it. Even if you take like stupid mindless videos just showing your backyard, do it. Start somewhere. Don't second guess yourself. When I first started, everyone was like, what is she doing? I got made fun of. I had family calling me being like, what are you, air traffic control? The way you talk, you're moving your hands in your videos, you look so stupid. Like, just ignore all the noise and just trailblaze through. Just stick to your path and believe in yourself. That's the only advice I can really give. What's up, Family Outcast? Less is more in hydro. Yeah, see, I'm not I'm not a less is more kind of gal. I just go crazy. I go from 0 to 100, and then I learn later. So a year from now, you wish you had already started. Exactly. It's like starting seeds. Yeah, that's why I cut half of them out. No, I'm just kidding, habitual. Well, I'm not kidding, but I just, you know what? Don't listen to people's judgment. Don't listen to anybody except for your inner voice. And if you know, some days I'm like, when I first started this channel, I was like, nobody's gonna follow me. Or I remember I had like, I reached 50 followers, and I was like, wow, people are really interested in my garden. Like, this is amazing. And I just kept going and going, and then it became a passion, just sharing it. And then next thing I know, like, people come here to learn or to watch me screw up or whatever you come here for. I'm like, holy crap. So I keep telling myself, if you build it, they will come. Don't worry about how you're building it. Don't worry about why. Well, worry about why, but worry about that for yourself. And just like, just go for it. Just go for it. Don't wait. Just go for it. If you're nervous to be on camera, you don't need to be on camera. If you're nervous to have your voice on a voiceover, you don't need to. Nowadays, you can use AI, which we were just talking about. You can use text on a screen. You can even have your style as just silent videos showing what you're up to. I see people every day, you know, I really overthink my videos, and I really complicate things because that's just who I am as a person. Or maybe it's because I'm a woman, I don't know, but I overcomplicate things and I take things a little too seriously. But you know what? There's something to be said for, not just in hydroponics, but in life sometimes less is more. And sometimes when you don't overthink things and you just point and shoot and, hey, this is my garden, today's this date, and this is what's happening, and that's it. And sometimes like, that's enough for people to really take interest because it's, you know, not overproduced or whatever. Dark Moon, check out the Fresh Princess After Dark. What's up, Urban Gardening Chronicles? Good morning. I've been on YouTube, a consumer, for 12 years now and just started posting videos a week ago. He's telling you to dial CalMag back to half strength. Well, who's telling me? Anyways, so yeah, I can dial it back to half the strength, but anyways, I'm gonna go back to how I was doing it before. When I was using the RO water, I didn't have a problem when I was using full strength CalMag. So if I go back to using RO water, so if I drain my system and I go back to using RO water, I also, because I was using RO water and I was using full strength CalMag and I reached the point of full strength nutrients. But now I'm wondering, was that also a mistake with tap water? Should I have dialed it back on the nutrients as well, not just the CalMag? Anyways, when I'm ready to fill my system, you can expect a message from me, Bernie. I'm just kidding. I don't mean to put my problems on other people, but hey, if you're offering to help, I'll take you up on it. I guess you don't want to hear the AI song I made about you. Of course we do, Hash. Is there a link you can share somewhere? I am not a Sagittarius, Jesse. Wrong. There is calcium and magnesium in your nutrients. Right. See, that's the thing I need to remember, is just because, yeah, there's a little bit of everything in everything. I guess you just have to know how to use it properly. I don't know. Were y'all talking about me while I was gone? We're always talking about you when you're gone, MK. How awesome you are. Yeah, I definitely have a pH problem. So I'm gonna take your advice. I'm going to empty the system and I will fill it with clean. No, I'm not. I'm not a Pisces either, but yes, I'm very sensitive. But you can make fun of me. I have thick skin these days. Do they put calcium in the drinking water? Yeah, they do. They put calcium, I think, in the water for sure, because I see calcium build up like hard water and stuff. What's up, Bingus? Good morning. Good to see you. I actually just ordered Bingus's book. I'm very excited to start reading it. If you guys haven't already, you should go check it out. I think the link is in his bio on Instagram. But yeah, I'll be talking about it when I get it. I can't wait. Thank you. What's up, Heather? Good morning. So we're gonna do a little bit of a tent tour. Please don't get scared away. You can already see what's happening behind me. So please be kind. because we're dealing with some issues, but we're gonna fix it together. What's up, Galaxy? Good morning, good to see you. And what's up, Josh? We got Josh from Yellow Skunk Farms in the house, and that is a garden you guys gotta check out. If you haven't already, go check out Yellow Skunk Farms. Just the most beautiful garden. Okay, so the orange tower is looking extremely sad. We're gonna clean it up. What day did I say again? Wednesday? We're gonna clean it up on Wednesday. I still have lettuce and stuff growing. All the herbs, we're gonna move the ones that are healthy, where the roots look clean and stuff. We're gonna move. I got so much basil, so we're definitely, Thursday is TFP in the kitchen. We're gonna be cooking with our basil harvest. So tomorrow we vote on what we cook. If you guys are interested in being a part of that, come hang. So yeah, the lettuce, looking for light. These ones do better. So moving forward, I'm gonna be putting the lettuce over here facing these lights, because this just isn't cutting it. Don't kill the messenger. Why? Because you told me my orange tower looks sad. We got the green tower. The green tower's looking okay. I gotta feed it today. I have my zinnias, some arugula, some dinosaur kale, some romaine lettuce, more dinosaur kale, some tatsoi, which is like a variation of bok choy, which we cooked with last run. It was awesome. And then I've got some kale seedlings here. And then this is obviously the rest of the grow. So today I really noticed the problem. Does basil get bitter when it flowers? Yes, a little bit. I just chop off the flowers and I let it keep growing. So unfortunately, I'm having some serious issues with my plants. Yesterday it wasn't as bad, but Hash, I don't know if you're watching with like hawk eyes. You really caught that. Like, I noticed it a little bit yesterday, but I didn't pay too much attention. 2 days ago, all my leaves were nice. Everything looked like this. And today, this is what I'm dealing with. Everything is not doing well. I guess my pH, because the system is so long, we've talked about it before, I'm having pH swings, and here the pH is 5.9. By the time we get down there, it's 6.5 or 4, and so I'm having issues. So I recently have been dealing with a lot of stuff, right? So I had my lines freeze, so I stopped using RO water, and as an emergency, I had to go to tap water. Because tap water already has calcium in it, I dialed back my CalMag to half the recommended amount, but then I started getting blossom drop on my tomatoes, and yeah, so then I decided to increase it a little more, and then in a couple of days, this is what the result is. So yes, I also have to clean the air stones. Yesterday we looked under the hood and we saw that the air stones are dirty. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna go grab some gloves. I'm gonna go in, we're gonna grab all the air stones and these lines too. I'm just gonna take everything, clean it. But yeah, so as for the actual tent tour itself, we've got our first Cherokee purple tomato growing. Hopefully it stays that way and I don't lose momentum. And then I've got all my zinnia flowers. The bud on this one looked so pathetic, so I just picked it off. I guess you can't deadhead too early, right? So I started before it even opened. But yeah, you can see all the, I don't know, there's obviously some kind of deficiency going on. What's up, Doyle? Good morning. What's up, Neil? Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope everyone's having a wonderful start to their week so far. It's going to be a good week, a productive week. We're going to get things back in order here. So yeah, same thing. It's like I have all, look, this is what's been happening. This is why I increased the CalMag in the first place. You see that? So the stem to the flower is good, it's healthy, and then up here, it just falls right off. So just trying to figure that out. I've never had that problem before because typically I grow like cherry tomato varieties and I don't have that issue with those varieties. This is our Galaxy tomato. It's flowering like crazy. It's become a tree. I keep, stop touching stuff. I don't, you know what, my hands are clean, and so unless I see something that's like really contaminated, I don't mind going from one plant to the other. I definitely don't have a hands-off approach, that's for sure. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna kind of continue to train these and trellis them. What's up, Poppin' Seeds? Good morning. So yeah, that's the Dark Galaxy. The pink icicle tomatoes, those ones are giving us fruit because they are a smaller variety. So I've got tomatoes growing here. So those are like an icicle shaped tomato. They're pointy and long, and they're gonna be pink, like a light pink color. Got some tomatoes there. So I had blossom end rot for the first time on a couple of them. I've never had that before, which is why I increased the calcium in the first place, or the CalMag in the first place. So yeah. And then that's our, oh, the Paul Robeson is back there. It's looking really bad. I think I may have knocked over a branch here. So yeah, some of them are looking pretty rough. And then I have the green zebra tomato. That one, again, I'm still waiting for fruit. I've been hand pollinating every day. We got to hand pollinate our eggplant, but my device is low battery, so we'll have to charge it later. I think hang on, I gotta turn all messages on. So yeah, I have my eggplant that are producing. So that's kind of the weird part. I'm like, why are my eggplant doing well? And cheeseburger. Why are my eggplant doing well, and why is nothing else fruiting right now other than the pink icicle? I guess because the only thing that the other tomato plants have in common is that they're very, very large heirloom varieties. Some commercial grows add CO2 at the root zone around 1,500 parts per million to increase nitrate uptake during heat waves. More eggplants to harvest. Yeah, we're gonna do some. Maybe we'll do like some eggplant fries or something, or maybe some pickled eggplant. I don't know. And then moving on down the line, back to the peppers. I'm really sad about my peppers. They were off to such a great start. Look how pathetic they look now. Look how horrible this is. But this is what it's all about, right? Sometimes we have issues, and I'm still learning, and so it's a learning experience for all of us. This one's flowering. I think it's just going to be a bell pepper. I got my Marconi Rosso. It really took off overnight. Stuffed eggplant. Yum, that actually sounds good. Yeah, we got tons of little peppers coming up here. So this is a sweet variety, an elongated bell pepper, and yeah. My favorite plant right now, this is the Mocha Swirl. It's a variegated pepper, and it is sweet. That one's starting to ripen. You can see the colors are starting to become a deeper yellow, starting to kind of turn to an orangey hue. But yeah, that's the Mocha Swirl. It's beautiful. It's my favorite plant right now. If I had the Chinese 5-color, we'd be doing a vote to see which one do we like better. But in terms of like overall, in terms of like the type of food that I consume and stuff, this is probably checks all the boxes because it's not too spicy. This is a sweet pepper. There's no capsicum. The other one, the Chinese 5, is very spicy, and so I make a chili oil with it. Again, these are probably bell peppers. We got a bunch of flowers and some peppers growing underneath here. Don't know what they are yet. I think bell. Same with this, but look, see? It's across the board, whatever's happening here with the leaves, and it started whenever I started using the tap water. I've got some new healthy growth. What's up, EE? Good morning. I've got some new growth that's looking better, but look at this. Like, I don't know, man. It looks really pathetic right now, so we're gonna have to figure that out, you guys. So if any of you are experiencing this on your pepper plants, stay tuned. Bernie's gonna help us fix it. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we got some pepper plants. I don't know why. That one kind of looks like it's just giving me the finger. It's like, F-U-T-F-P. You screwed up. You effed up. Again, oh my gosh, I gotta clean up in here. I gotta regain control of the garden. It's been a busy weekend. I didn't have time. And then I have parsley here. I'm just kidding. Bernie is not to blame. You've been helping. Appreciate it. So yeah, there it is. And then the After Dark plant is just really taking over these peppers. So I have to spend an entire day in here. So maybe that'll be like, I have some things I have to really get done today. But maybe tomorrow, I don't know, there's got to be a day where I do like just a marathon where I'm not engaging with the chat, but I'll just leave my camera on and go live and just work. I've got so many things I have to do in the next couple of days. I have to drain the system today, replenish it with RO water, make the switch back to RO water from tap. The only reason why I had to use tap was because my lines were frozen. We had a deep freeze here in Ontario, Canada, and yeah, my lines froze, so I couldn't use the RO system. And then I had temperature issues, which is always the case in my system. And so yeah, and then we've got our little seedlings, which are doing okay. A lot of them have their first true leaves now, so I'm gonna have to add some nutrients soon, but for now it's just pH'd water and that's it. Got some, most of them are romaine, so these are all going to be for the orange grow tower. The orange grow tower is going to get cleaned up at the tail end of this week. We're going to move all the healthy herb plants, like I said, either to the green tower or I might power up the yellow. We'll see. So that's the plan for the garden this week. But some good news, the merch store is officially going to open tomorrow. I have some things I have to just iron out just to make sure everything's good. But we in business, and so yeah, that took priority a little bit this weekend. So I didn't have time to really pay enough attention to the garden. And that's one thing I'm wondering is I recently changed my light schedule so that the lights are on for the majority of the off-peak hours so that I'm not paying 4 times the amount. But I might have to kick it back a little bit, so rather than my lights turning on at like 11:30 right before the live, I think I'm gonna have to do it earlier because this system now is really messing me up. I don't have a lot of time with my garden because in the morning the lights are off, and I know you can do the green light or whatever, all that stuff, but I just yeah, I don't know. So I think I might make my lights turn on at like 10 or 10:30. That way before the live, I can get in a solid hour of work. Clean, you know, clean things. Like look at, because of the deficiencies I'm having, there's more of a mess. The flowers are drying up quickly. They're falling off. I got a mess everywhere. And when you're growing indoors, you don't want any of that stuff to like decompose in your tent. You want to clean it up as quickly as possible. So I'm gonna go get some gloves in a sec. Just have a little more coffee first, and then I'm gonna start to remove the air stones, remove the lines. I actually do have a pack of spare air stones, so I can just swap them out for now. So maybe we'll do that. It's just I really wanted to clean those lines as well, but I can give them a good wiping. But yeah, so just a lot of moving parts this week. But really quick for the merch store, I guess I'll talk about it more tomorrow, but it's going to be pre-orders, so you'll have like until a certain amount of time to get your pre-orders in, just because that's how I do it. Because I work with someone locally, because I try to support local businesses, I have to, yeah, order as it comes. So thank you, appreciate it, Matt. So yeah, all good things in the garden. I'm a little bit disappointed. I can't get a nice momentum on this run. I keep screwing up. But that also means that I keep learning, so it's a good thing. So can we hear you freestyle now? All right, I'm gonna make up you know what? I'm gonna make up a rap about all of you guys. okay? I'm gonna make up a rhyme. I'm gonna write a song about all of you guys, and I will perform it for you one day, okay? How's that? What's up, Chaz? Good to see you. I have to get back to you today. I will, I promise. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great day so far. Thank you for coming by. Gardens like to keep you on your toes. Thank you. And you're doing great too. Thank you so much. I saw your, there was a video yesterday that you posted. I don't know if you posted it yesterday or the day before, but you had some, I have the same problem with my seedlings. Sometimes I get algae. We're talking about like green, slimy stuff. So yeah, Chaz, it happens to everybody. Light and water equal algae growth. Problems happen. Don't let a problem define you as a gardener. How you over 100%, 100%. R&B debut. Oh, I already debuted a while ago. If you guys knew me before, people would be like, go, come on, do the rap. I'm like, no, I'm not. Growing trees, doing it soil free. Yeah, you know what though, Swordna? I'm embarrassed because it's like, I'm literally just growing foliage. Where the food at? We can't keep doing TFP in the kitchen with freaking eggplant, okay? We need some variety in here. Girls gotta eat. And I have to live up to the setup, right? What is the point of having this whole setup if I can't even freaking grow in it properly or get some freaking yield? So I'm rearranging my tent today. Plants are all over the place. Oh, have fun, Neil. That sounds fun, actually. Hope you're having a good day so far. Let me go get my gloves, and I'm gonna go take out all these air stones. If I'm being honest, the root damage started when frozen water bottles. I knew you were gonna say that. I knew it. I was waiting for you to say that yesterday because I know that I screwed up, but I don't think that was, yeah. I cannot believe I did that. Honestly, for those of you watching, I can be, okay, I'm gonna give myself credit. First, I'm gonna be kind to myself, and then I'll make the concession and talk about what an idiot I can be. Sometimes I could be really intelligent. Sometimes I know certain things that a lot of people don't know or whatever. Sometimes, you know, I can really be a critical thinker and I could be intelligent and I know things, but sometimes I really am a very literal person and you don't know what you don't know. And we were talking about, I mean, it's kind of common sense, right? Like your roots are the most important part of the plant. Without the roots, you got nothing. And so they're very fragile, they're very delicate. Even though plants are resilient, like you still have to finesse what you're doing. You can't just like go chopping all your roots and then expect your plant to be good, right? So we were talking about my water temperature issues in my system, and because my system is so long from the time that even if I had a water chiller in the main res, by the time the water travels through, because it's not consistently flowing, there's a little period of stagnation when the timer's off, the temperature increases. And so the conversation at the time was, how do we get the temperature within each bucket, because there's a ½ an inch of water sitting on the base of each bucket. And so the conversation was, how can we reduce or decrease the temperature in those buckets? You know, how do we like isolate and just decrease the temperature? So I thought, why don't I take frozen water? If I put a frozen water bottle in my main res, let me just take the small frozen water bottles and just throw them in my res with my roots. And I did that, and I went live 2 hours later, and I was like, hey, look, everybody, look. And so I think it was Hash or Bernie, somebody, and yeah, they were like, what are you doing? So for those of you that are new growers, never ever ever put ice or something like very very hot or very very cold touching your roots. Just don't do it. Your water has to be at a specific temperature for a reason. If the foundation of a house is ruined, everything else is gonna get screwed up, right? So build your foundation, make sure it's correct, and then you can worry about the other things. So weekly reservoir changes, check. I do that 100%. I empty the system and I replenish with new water. It is a pain doing it weekly because it's time consuming, but I do it and I do see the benefits. So thank you to those of you that recommended that. But now I've done a few other things to screw up, and it's okay. Like maybe, you know, every time I go through another run, I explore a whole new area of learnings that I never thought I would before. And so little by little, we'll get there. Eventually, I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna keep discovering new problems. That's what it is. It's never getting it right. It's just discovering new problems. And I think that's my thing. I think I'm like waiting for the moment when I'm not gonna be discovering any new problems. And it's like, but then why do you have a garden? What's the point then? Because that is what the garden is. It's constant, like you guys said, keeping you on your toes, exercising your brain, you know, really just pushing yourself to think critically and think like a plant would, I guess. So the ability or the idea that you get to continue to learn and have that for the rest of your life, you know, as discouraging as it can feel from one perspective, it's also extremely exciting, because what else do you have in life that you can, like, it's a guarantee that you have something to look forward to the rest of your life? I mean, other than gardening, I don't really know of anything else, or working with plants. So yeah. TFP, did you see how tiny leaves coming in on my canister? Yes! Congratulations! I know, I saw people saying it was dead the other day, so I'm so glad. Congrats. Sounds like valuable info both in plants and life. Yes, Chi-Town, what up? Put the ice on. What? I don't think that is a good idea. I mean, I don't even know how to grow cannabis properly. I'm only on my first plants, but we just learned that putting roots or putting frozen water bottles on your tomato roots isn't good, so I can't imagine it being good for your cannabis roots either. But what the heck do I know? I'm just here to look like an idiot in front of all of you, so hopefully you can learn something. So we're gonna start here. I don't even know if I really need to wash this. I think I could just swap out the air stone. Grab my air stones here. What's up, Barry? Good morning. So yeah, I'm doing so many things differently this run than any other run. So I'm a little bit like overwhelmed because there's a lot. Putting ice on top of the roots of any plant will help keep them dormant. Yeah, but it's not winter in the grow tent. I'm looking for food, not for dormant periods. So that's my problem. So I'm gonna just gently open this and get the air stone out. Jeez, that is a big root system, and I don't know if I can even. Can't even find the air stone in here. Holy crap. Okay, well I accidentally ripped off some roots. So there's the air stone. The roots eat the air stones. They want oxygen. No shit, look at that. I'm gonna replace it with a new one. It's also too small of an air stone. I know I need larger ones. I know I need to get better pumps. The one that I got there, I got a pump. It's actually really good. I was happy with that because then I can use larger air stones. All right, so now we're back to regular bubbles. It sounds counterproductive, but the water level should be raised in each bucket to air to circulate. That's why I put the elbows back in, but the elbows only keep it like an inch, right? So I had initially removed the elbows out of each bucket. So like each bucket has an elbow here so that the water goes up to like an inch before it starts to drain. But my system was so stagnant that I decided to remove it so that the water could flow better. All right, so that's gonna help with that, and we're gonna go through each bucket. Fred, nothing. Oops, I put you guys, yeah, I'm freestyling. I put you guys on mute by accident. So Fred was asking why nothing in the yellow tower. Yellow tower, unlike the green and the orange, has an issue with light permeating through. So I get algae growing on the inside of the grow tower, which is crazy. So my workaround for that is wait till my plants are like really mature and then get them in the yellow tower once I have mature plants, because then it'll cover a lot of the surface area of the tower and then I may not have these algae issues. Oh, I want to know what that said. Oh. Like, okay, that's kind of an odd compliment. You know what? I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Maybe it'll help keep the weirdos away, or it'll bring new kinds of weirdos. So I've got a new air stone here. I'm just gonna. We'll bring more. Wow, you weren't kidding. Like, the roots are wrapped around the air stone. I just ripped a bunch of them off by accident. Where did I put my... Oh my gosh. Should have checked that a while ago. Or should have actioned that a while ago. They are deprived of oxygen. Yes. Can you imagine being deprived of... So it's like, yeah. It's like, I need to think more critically and remember that plants are just like humans, living beings. And there's just so many similarities that if I really step outside of just like garden and just think, then it's easy to make the connection. It happens when dissolved oxygen goes below 5. I have to figure it out. Let me get my coffee. the day I'm having in my garden. If I were suffocating, so maybe I just leave it that way if it's a bad day in the garden. How long can you hold your breath underwater? Yeah, I understand the concept. But that's a good question. How long can I? I don't know. I'm a pretty good swimmer. I feel like I can, yeah, I feel like I'd be pretty good at that. Evil Prince. Jack, did I say hello? Good morning. Good to see you. Sorry if I missed you. I don't know what's going on with me lately. Well, I haven't been sleeping well, and I just, hi. I'm like, hi. If you're thinking about it too hard, probably half as long as you were trying to figure it out. That, yes, probably. What's up, Andy? Thanks, Jack. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Again, I'm sorry if I forgot to say hi to anybody. I don't know what's been going on. A lot of the time, I always say this. I see somebody come in, and I make the note to say hi after my thought so that I don't interrupt myself. And then either I forget or that thought makes me think that I already said hi, and then I'm not sure if I said hi or not. So sorry. Not enough, yes. So I missed if anyone said it. Should more air stones and air pumps be added? So for me, I should have a long air stone in the bottom. So like the After Dark plant has the large air stone. That's why the roots look so much better than everything else, because it's got a really long air stone and it's got a stronger air pump. These are, I don't even know what these are. They're cheap, small air pumps. And then on top of that, I have the, what is it called? The connector valve or whatever. The one that allows you to connect more than one air stone to a small, it's not powerful enough. So ideally I should, on the other buckets, I bought this from Amazon and it's a good pump. Yeah, air stones are a band-aid. But yeah, in terms of, as far as bubbles go, this pump and then large air stones has been good. But I had ordered a pack of these small ones just because I use them for other stuff, my seedling trays, and yeah, the After Dark looks beautiful, and to be honest, it's like the best plant in my garden right now. It really is. And that's another thing, is like moving forward, when I do have cannabis growing in here, I will probably moving forward do it in cocoa, because it sucks when you have everything in a recirculating system, because like if one thing goes wrong, everything goes wrong. And it's like, if you lose your entire garden, it sucks. But if you have, you know, a couple plants in cocoa where those are still good, like at least you have some of your garden. You know, I've had it before where I royally F up, no pun intended, but I royally F up my bucket systems, but then at least I have the tower, and, you know, but if I've got nothing, there usually isn't a need for air stones. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I should do more research on Bateau buckets. I want to see somebody else with this system. I want to see how they're managing it and what they're doing. Are they doing like what Hash suggested yesterday? Like what happens if we leave the water circulating just indefinitely all the time, so that it's just always circulating? This is recirculating. Oh, the recirculating system is not recirculating, right? So what do I just leave it on all the time? Like I don't know. Maybe that's the point. Maybe it's not supposed to be on a timer. I don't know. Okay, Lone Wolf, I'm gonna get rid of all of these systems. I'm gonna get rid of everything. I'm just gonna get rid of it. And I'm gonna start growing in soil. Good morning, by the way. Right thing is the pump. Right, is the pump moving the water enough? But yes, I understand the simplicity of soil. I'm not arguing that. I'm not here to argue that. I'm here to learn. I have this system now. I'm not just going to get rid of it. We figure out how to work with it and we make the best out of a situation. It's just like in life. You can't just throw in the towel and be like, you know what? Nah. No. You try and you figure it out and you see if there's a path to optimization. Frozen bottle in the back of the res. If you do, there's a temp issue. What's your limit for after dark plant? How many can you grow? I can only grow 4, so I still have 2 more that I'm allowed. I never thought about turning my system off for any reason. You're making a lot of work out of it. I know I'm making a lot of work out of it, but you know what? The type of person I am, I'm self-aware enough to know it's the only way I'm gonna freaking learn, man, is the hard way. And some people are just not cut out to learn lessons the easy way. Some people just have to learn it the hard way. 4 in general, not 4 in flower, just 4 plants, period. If they've got leaves and roots, it's considered a plant, and you're only allowed 4. So I don't know, I have 4 including the clones, yeah, but I'm not counting the clones right now because I'm actually going to give them away. Yeah, you know what? Normally I would give up, but the financial impact is too impactful to give up because now it's like, nope, now you got to figure it out. Now you're here, now you have to figure it out. So, yeah, I don't know. What's up, Bowtie? We got Bowtie in the house. You guys, we're going to be putting Bowtie in the hot seat later. He's going to be on the green room tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So get ready, Bowtie. I've got some good rapid fire questions for you. Thank you, Chaz. I appreciate it. And you too. I feel like we're kind of on a similar path and we're aligned that way where we're just, I mean, I feel like you possess a lot more knowledge than I do, but, you know, we're just trying to figure it out one day at a time. And, yeah. "24 days, 21 hours, and 43 minutes until spring. And 13 days until daylight savings time." Thank you for that, Les. Appreciate you. So, yeah, I don't know. I should look it up and Google it. You're very close. Giving up is not an option. Oh, thank you for saying that. And no, I'm not going to give up. Like, now I have put the journey out there that I'm competitive with myself. I can't give up. We got to figure this out. We're going to figure it out. And even if I have to do a million modifications to get there, I'm willing to do what it takes. I'll do whatever it takes. I really, I love this. Even if it's like, what is she doing? She could save so much time. I mean, what else do I have to do? So why not learn and why not put in the time to figure it out? I'm harvesting the 5x5. I'm putting clones back into the 30 gallon. Nice. Congratulations, Lone Wolf. I'm so excited about this. Can't wait to meet Nick Fedorov. Yes. I know. I've been watching him for a while and I'm very excited. Daylight savings is going to be really helpful for me, actually. Is the water too hot or too cold? Too hot. What did I miss? Les, we got problems in the garden, Tomato Whisperer. My tomatoes are clawing. And I got issues with my peppers. The sun is finally out, 7 a.m. What's up, Slab City? Good morning or good afternoon. So yeah, I am just gonna power through and do the rest because I'm talking a lot and not working, and I got to get this done because then I'm gonna also drain the system after, and we got to add some fresh water. But yeah, when I checked the last bucket, the pH was 6.5 or yeah, 6.5, which is crazy. So for those of you that just joined, I have air stones in the bottom of my buckets to help oxygenate. And I guess they require maintenance, right? You got to swap them out, replace them with clean ones. Just gonna put you guys over here. Yeah, for those of you that just joined, you get to meet Bowtie Life tonight on the Green Room. If you're not already subscribed to his channel, go ahead and do so. He's got a wonderful garden, knows a lot about a lot, and he is the strawberry guru. I also had some electrical issues. I can't have my lights past a certain intensity, otherwise one of my outlets in the house starts to actually burn. I'm starting a plant called Who's With Me. What do you mean? You guys are already here. I'm just kidding. Plant called For the Win. I've been growing cannabis 22 years indoors, 4 years of growing vegetables indoors. I wish I could afford to grow everything indoors, doing hydroponics, but power bills are crazy. Power bills are crazy. Thank you for hanging out, Burneth. And yeah, so we got Bernie and we got Burneth. Yeah, it can get expensive. I just recently switched the majority of my lights on schedule to off-peak hours, and yeah, even still. But yeah, whatever the issue is, I'm sure you'll get to the root of the problem. Haha, Les. I hit 24 followers making major waves. As long as there's not Kool-Aid to drink, I'm down. Daylight savings is when we change our clocks, when spring and fall. Bernie pets start a run. What? Metal maters. I'm just catching up on chat. Sorry, guys. What's up, Tricked Out Seeds? Sorry, I would do some research on leaving your system running. I had better results leaving system on. Huh. Link to Bowtie channel. Bowtie's channel. Does somebody? I don't know if one of the mods can share Bowtie Life in the Gardens channel. What's up, Grow Doc? Good to see you. Bear's getting in the way. What? Lone wolf? What do you mean? That actually kind of sounds like a... What are you talking about? Bernie in the bell pepper voice. That's so weird. Put a plant under the leak. That's funny. What's up, Will? Good to see you. What do you mean? This morning I woke up and he was still live, Jack Ashes. What do you mean what happened? Well, I didn't watch last night. I just tuned in this morning. I still got to get ear stones in these guys. I wasn't gonna, because I wasn't gonna put anything in there. I also feel like they're not getting watered enough. The roots look dry. This is why I hate walking away from my phone. Are we back? I tried growing gourds a couple of years ago, but we got hit by 40-degree heat wave that killed everything. Raven, try again. His channel got hacked. Again? Maybe that's my problem. The roots look dry. I think they're not getting watered properly. I have to check. Like, they look very dry. So I'm gonna have to turn on the nozzles and see what's going on. Is gardening tiring for you? For me? I don't know if you're asking me. Is gardening tiring for me? I'm not tired of it, but do I get physically tired? Yeah. I'm a pretty energetic person, and like I'm getting stronger, so I guess I'll get less and less tired. But yeah, I can tell the difference between this run and any other run. I have never worked harder in the garden until now. I can see it now. I'm like, holy shit, you're getting strong. I can carry a lot, and I can do a lot now. And yeah, I'm definitely working harder than I've ever worked, that's for sure. So yeah, I guess I am tired. All right, this side's done. This side. Yeah, Chaz, there's so many flowers, but they fall off. I'm having issues right now. Get yourself. Nobody's allowed in the grow tent, Barry. Nobody. Physically tired means I'm getting good exercise. Absolutely. I have never, I told you guys, when I first started doing these lives, I was like, I wake up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. I row for half an hour, and then I go for a walk for like an hour and 20 minutes, so around 8 kilometers. I used to do that every day. Now I don't work out at all. I just work in the garden, and I'm constantly like up and down the stairs carrying like 8 gallons at a time of water. I don't know. I think it's just really carrying the water. This is easier in the roots. If you clean your air stones weekly, the roots don't tangle. Yeah, 100%. I'm going to take Hash's suggestion on that one and have spare ones on hand, because right now I have spare ones and it's so easy. I just have to swap it out, and then I can just soak the other ones and wash them. Come on, grow, biatch. Les, I treat my seeds a little nicer than that. She needs a brush for her hair and her roots. Yes, yes I do. Honestly, it's the humidity, I think, in the grow tent. It's like things look normal, and as soon as I get in the grow tent, it's like every flowering place is a second set of flowers. Cut those off. Matthew, why am I being thanked? Another benefit for gardening, carrying mulch was a good exercise too. What's up, Erin? Good to see you. Do I have to pollinate anything? Yes. I have to pollinate everything. I don't have to, but I do. Oh, do I have to turn off? No, I have all messages on. Oh, maybe you did. Maybe you have. Just looking for my coffee. What time is it? Bernie, I've already got it set up here. All I have to do is just turn it on. Right now I'm okay. This morning I forget what I was at. I think I was at 50 or 45. I don't remember. Or maybe my humidity was too high. I don't remember. I gotta check again. Goodbye. You know what? That's why I should have like something in the grow tent to make sure I keep it back when I'm working, because it's a pain. Yeah, no bubbles here. I did read there were some people online that complained about that sometimes one of these connectors stopped working. So it's not working. Plugged in. Maybe the plug isn't working. You know what? Sometimes always ask yourself, is it plugged in? Is it plugged in? It's like the first simple question. Did you turn it on? Maybe that's why it doesn't work. You know what? This happened the night when my tower flooded and I had all that other stuff going on. Yeah, there we are. Now it's on. Now, oh my God. The whole freaking time and I'm just not paying attention. This calls for a sip of coffee. Have a great day, Riz. Yeah, honestly, I need to pay more attention to that. It's like I have one thing a day that I really pay attention to, or like a phase that I go through. And then it's like, you can't forget about the other things. Everything is important. You seriously have an appreciation for how people used to do it back in the day, where they had to do everything for themselves. Like, it gives you such an appreciation at how hard you have to work to, you know, like, things aren't so convenient. I'm hoping it as well. Have a great day, Mike. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, focus boost. Thank you, Habitual. These air stones are clean, they just haven't been working, so I'm gonna, some of them they don't need to be swapped out, but I do need net pots to cover through. This is the air stone that I have for the After Dark plant, but I'm going to clean it and just put in a small one just for now, just so that there are some bubbles versus nothing, just for the next like hour. Okay. And then I'll give them, I gotta drain the system, and then I will fill it with fresh nutrients. I mean, I could start doing that now. I'll go get my bucket and I'll start emptying the system. What's up, Wasman? Good to see you. Happy Monday. Chinese tomato. All right. TFP, you need to get on a schedule so you know when you can be lazy. Never is the answer, Neil. There's never, I try, even this weekend, no, sorry, not this weekend, last weekend, I tried to like, okay, today I'm gonna sit down and I am going to chill so hard. I'm not gonna be on my phone. I'm gonna like pick a movie and just zone out. But then you start looking for a movie and everything sucks. And then all I want to do is like, I don't know, go on YouTube or like go on the Discord. Like I can't. And then I start, oh, I should edit a video. Oh, I should go down to the garden. Oh, I got to do this. Oh, I got to do that. And I just can't, I can't relax. There's always something that has to be done. And it's always urgent. Like there's never time to chill. And I've always been like that. I can never, I've always got a running to-do list that I can never get done, and I'm just perpetually stressed. That's who I am. What's up, Crow? Good to see you. Garden looks amazing. Thank you, I appreciate it. I don't think it looks amazing, but I will make sure it gets amazing, or it becomes, go on oh my gosh, what are you trying to give me a heart attack, Chaz? I can't go on vacation. People are like, yeah, what do you do if you want to go on vacation? I'm like, I don't. I literally don't. You can't. And I don't want to go on vacation. Like, I enjoy my life. If these are my problems, my biggest problems in life, those are freaking good problems to have. Yeah, no vacation in Mexico. There is no peace with this type of system. Yeah, I feel very seen. There is no peace. But, yeah, vacation, exactly. There is none. Staycation, yeah. But you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. I feel like I'm expanding my mind and I'm really exercising my brain, and I'm really I've never been able to say in my life yet that like every single day I'm out of my comfort zone. Every day. There's never a day where I feel relaxed and like safe. I'm always out of my comfort zone. But it's a good thing. Like I think I like that. Like there's some people who are like, they crave the stress. I guess they like it. I would never, if I went away and somebody was like, don't worry, let me take care of your tent while you're gone. I'd be like, the F you will, I'm staying. Just remember that you always have a backup plan of running that system in perlite. Well, isn't that, I mean, when I went to go do my actual research, that's what people do. That's how they grow. They fill the net pots with perlite, and that is the grow medium. And I think that's what, or vermiculite, yeah. No, I think it was perlite too. I have vermiculite, like I could try it, but maybe that's the purpose. Maybe that's the part that I'm missing. We could try it. See, Chaz, when I'm not in the tent, then there's the other things. You know, keeping up, well, you as a YouTube creator, I'm sure you understand, editing is like, you know, the cannabis growers call it trim jail. I call it editing jail. I got caught up recently, but like some days it's like, I have 30 things worth of videos to edit, and like, yeah, it's just a lot. And sometimes going through like an hour worth of footage times 30 is like, whoa, it's a lot. Yeah, habitual. Even I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't, if you do need a mask, you don't want to be fighting the plant's oxygen. Yeah. Perlite has superior drainage over vermiculite. It's kind of weird. Editing relaxes me. See, editing relaxes me until I have like, I start off with an idea and then it expands, and then I'm like, oh my God, now I got to go to the tent. And then it turns into like this extravagant thing. And then everything I do is like over the top, and things that take a lot of people to do a quick update. Me, I'm like, let's bring down my keyboard. Let me dress up like a freaking pianist. Let me learn the notes so I look like I'm really playing. It's like, I just, sometimes I go a little too extreme and I waste a lot of time. So welcome to my life. Full time. Yeah. Well, your garden is less forgiving than mine. Yeah, I know, which is why I've been so stressed. I'm just perpetually stressed, but again, I have like a good perspective, right? If these are the things that I'm stressed about in my life, I got a pretty good life. I'm very grateful that these are the things that I get to worry about. A lot of people, their lives are like so easy and they don't have any like adversity. They don't face any adversity or whatever. But when like it's good to have problems, because it's always opportunities for constant learning. What's all this talk about giving up? No, because it's kind of a do you want to recirculate or water once a day type of situation. If you're making tomatoes superior. Impressive. Seems to me that you operate very efficiently in chaos and deadline. I am a procrastinator, but if there's a deadline, I will do it like 5 minutes before the deadline and I'll get it done. That's the thing, is like I stress people out. I'm supposed to have certain things done and I'm like, yeah, I'll get it done. And then it's like right to the last minute and then I have it done. I just, if there's a deadline, I'll do it right before the deadline. I'm not good at scheduling or managing my time properly. This type of system can be circulated or drained to waste. No giving up, right? No giving up. This is like a life journey. Are your lights as high up as they can go? Nope, they can go higher. I'm sorry, habitual. I promise I'll get it done. It's almost done. It's just, it's got to be perfect. I know, you're just messing. That sounds like me studying for exams in high school. You know, I didn't even know to study. I would just walk in and be like, oh shit, there's an exam today? Does somebody have a textbook I can borrow? And they're like, where's yours? I'm like, I can't get into my locker. Does anyone know the code for my locker? Like, I was one of those. I was the worst. So the fact that I'm learning the way I'm learning right now, and I'm, trying to stay persistent, whoops, then yeah, I'm good. I'm proud of myself. So now, because I'm not just emptying the res, like I gotta drain the system, I have to constantly fill it with water, and let it circulate until it's circulated till I feel like it's done. So I'll just let that go. Bring you guys over here. Yeah, so right now I'm just emptying, and then I'll just keep adding water, and yeah. Should turn down my lights a bit. So yeah, I can't obviously fill it with water right now because the environment, I mean, I don't feel like I'm winning. I feel like I'm freaking losing right now, you guys. Honestly, I'm telling you, the only plant that's actually doing well is the After Dark plant. The roots look good. Everything looks good in there. It's the other plants that are suffering. Doing the best I can. That's all I can do. But now I'm neglecting the towers. I've been paying so much attention to the buckets that now I'm really not... What's going on with my hair today? What's going on?